All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1211 on this beautiful December 8th. It is going to be a great night. It is Monday. It is keywords. It is going to be fun. It is going to help you get that pass notice edge that you've been looking for. It is going to help you out in getting a pass notice. It's going to help you out getting that level up in January as most people are getting ready for the 2026, as you all should be ready for 2026. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get that pass notice just like Brandy and get those licenses in order. Man, we are headed into January. We are slowly winding down in December, getting ready for the next level up. We are so excited to have all of you here because we have started Kona 2.0 already, and we are going to be leveling up ourselves next year, and we can't wait for that to happen. We have lots of new stuff coming your way in January and February, March. We're going to have a good one. But like I said earlier, as we've been talking about all December, 2026 has already started. It has started in December. It's kind of started in November, right, Brandy?
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to get that next exam done and you're looking at like the beginning of January, you are smart because you are studying now. You are sticking with it. You are getting those reps in. You are quizzing. You are studying. Because I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to come to us in the beginning of January and cram. They're just going to want to cram everything because they did nothing all this last couple months. They did nothing. And then now they're realizing that they need to do something because they need to have that next thing. And they're already behind the eight ball. They're already working well behind where everybody else is. You're not getting ahead. You're falling behind already. And the year hasn't even started. Bless you.
Excuse me.
So 2026 has already started. We're already getting this thing done. We want to help you out and get that done. Brandy has always taught our own content, our own thing, our own original content. We don't follow anybody else's study prep. We follow FINRA, we follow NASA, guys, and she's made it super easy for you to get through this material. She's got a 21-day plans for just about everything. We've got this new thing with Kona 2.0 where we're actually coaching you. That's what Brandy's really good at, is coaching people through it, helping them get through that, the mental part of it, helping them get through the questions by what do I want to say? Dissecting, deciphering all the different things that it says in those questions, like we are going to do tonight with those keywords. And if you have not been turned on to KonaButterflyz just yet, and you haven't gotten started yet, now's the time to get it going. Someone hit me up today. They're all, do you have bundles? Yes, we do. We have bundles. We have our own program where you do the videos, you do all the stuff that we have. We do our 21-day plan, and you get all the books with it included. SIE 6 and 63, saving you $70 worth of books. Plus, you get small group tutoring. Plus, you get the discount on the one-on-one tutoring if you need it. Plus, you get all the videos, audios. Plus, you get into all the live sessions as Brandy has them. Plus, the replays. It is the most one we have. It is the plus, and we have that available. Plus, we have plus plus. And if you're not into that, all that, and you want to save some money, we do have our minimal program, and you can get in there as low as $50, guys. I went out to where we went out to lunch,
Mm-hmm.
dinner. If you got more than what, two people, you're easily spending over $50. If you're going out to dinner just for two people, you're easily spending at least $150, right? 100 or $50, right? I think it's a deal because unlike all that other stuff, this literally does not go down the drain in what, 6 hours, depending on things. So I would definitely get onto this, help yourself out, get an asset in your life, which is your licenses. Help you out, help you level up, help you make that money, help you help the community, help you in all the ways that you need help. It's not about getting dollars, it's about how you make more with doing less, really, honestly. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then getting that financial freedom that you guys have been working on for yourselves and the people around you and the people you want to help and bless, right? So get into the programs. We have all that stuff available. Check us out. We have the books. If you don't want to get into any of our programs, you just want the books, you can also go on our website on Patreon, and you can also buy individual videos. We have those for sale, and you can buy the books by themselves. You don't need to have all that. It's all available. Keywords tonight that we're going to find and look for is in this book. If it's content and it's simplified, and you just want simplified information, there you go. It's in the books. Go check them out. We got SIE 663-2665. We have the Kona community on Discord. Phone number is 951-290-3077. Give us a call, give us a text, scan the QR code, hit the links, check it out. Tomorrow we have Test Labs Tuesday. Brandy is going to be doing what?
I am going to go over some questions you guys have never seen before, and we are going to break them down using our test taking skills.
Slow.
Slowly, detailed. Make you guys see things that you've never seen before.
Really slow.
Mm-hmm.
We go fast on the studying brew.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try to speed it up because we ain't trying to do that on, for free. Am I crazy for saying that?
No.
I mean, when you're doing a service, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want the most of it. You want the best of it. You want it all out there, paid, right? Free. I don't complain when See's Candy gives me just one truffle. It's free. What do I expect? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Costco.
Yeah.
Great little samples. I don't get mad. That's just a little sample. That's what the studying brew is. That's what that is tonight. 30 minutes of free. We're just going to give you a sample. But if you want the whole box, if you want the whole thing, if you really want to understand it, get into the program. Tomorrow is a great way to see that. We have replays available as well that Brandy has picked in the, what's it called? Mastery and Mindset?
Yes.
Folder.
Mm-hmm.
Look for the mastery one. Great stuff. All right. That's tomorrow. What are we doing now, Brandy?
So, I haven't in the
I
news.
left it open because you told me and then you didn't.
I know, I forgot. But I haven't in the news. I'm going
All
to
right.
stop the share. I'm going to stop the share for a quick sec. Just a quick sec. So, if you guys have been following the news,
Well, first I have to say this as a disclaimer. When we do in the news, we just have to remind everybody that we are going to probably talk about companies. We are not endorsing. We are not saying that you need to invest in these companies. We are not giving any investment advice, retirement advice, stock advice, any kind of investment advice whatsoever. This is purely for study purposes. This is just to maybe put some of the stuff you've been studying into real world experiences or things from the headlines. So that way you have a better way of understanding this stuff because we live in the real world and test world is sometimes confusing. So in any way that you need to, we are not giving any advice, but if you do want to invest in some of these companies, if you do feel compelled to do any of that stuff, be sure to do your own research. Be sure to do things that are suitable for you. And again, we are not doing this to push any kind of investment or say anything. Why? Because Brandy has her Series 65 and her Series 7, so we have to make sure that we have to disclose all that. What do they call that? Transparency?
Transparency, disclaimers, conflicts of interest, disclosures.
There you go. Now go ahead, Brandy.
All right, y'all. So I don't know if you guys have been watching the news. I don't know if you care, but that's okay. Last week, Netflix and hold on, let me get their name. Warner Brothers Discovery made a deal with each other, both board of directors approved, that Netflix would buy Warner Brothers Discovery, and that includes HBO Max for a whopping $83 billion. Both boards approved it. It was great. They shook hands. Deal was done until Paramount Plus came in, guys.
They said, hold on, wait up.
So
we'll give you more.
Shareholders would get about $27 a share. That's what Netflix.
By the way, Paramount is not the one. It is I think they're owned by Skydance.
Well, they're calling it Paramount in
okay.
the articles.
Yeah. But I believe like Skydance owns actually the whole thing.
See what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I've been following this.
So Paramount said, you know what? Hey, shareholders, instead of getting a bad deal with this Netflix thing.
Yeah, don't you guys like money?
Why don't I buy your shares from you directly and I'll offer you $30 a share?
And if you're not following the math, that's more money.
That would be more money. There actually would be, the figure is $108 billion. But here's the thing, guess what? What would happen would be Paramount would own all or the majority of the shares. Therefore, they would be the majority owner of the company. This is what we call a hostile takeover. So an acquisition or a buy, hey, can I buy you? Sweet, cool, let's shake on it, done. That's what Netflix did. But then out from nowhere comes Paramount and says, hey, you over there, you own that stock. I'm going to go buy it from you instead. bypassing the board of directors, bypassing the meetings and all that stuff, and they just would acquire enough shares.
So let
Be
me get
majority
this
owner.
straight for the most of the people that we're trying to follow. Uh, Board members, parent at Warner Brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that made the deal with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Paramount goes behind the scenes and says, shareholders, these board members are trying to go cheap on you. I'm going to pay you more for those shares that you guys all hold. You'll make more money by selling them to us. You're going to get ripped off if they go through with this with the other thing.
In a sense, yes.
So sell me all your shares.
Mm-hmm.
We over here at Paramount will own everything, pretty much disabling, neutering, castrating the board members from not being able to do anything, not being able to sell it to Netflix.
Correct. Yep. Basically, shareholders have 20 days to respond. It's a 20-day period, and they have 10 days to say yes or no.
So the shareholders haven't said anything. The offer is in.
The offer's in. They have 30, basically within 30 days, we'll know whether or not this thing is,
And basically Paramount saying you're all stupid if you don't take this.
again, hostile.
Hostile. Well, they would say it like that because it's hostile.
Yeah.
Boom.
I don't know, guys. I'm just saying, what are we doing?
Thank you for the graphic.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What only two people are going to own TV now? I don't know. But that's neither here nor there.
So I guess if the Netflix thing goes through, according to the graphic that Sianya put up in there, put it simply, if Netflix thing goes through, only a handful of board members are going to be really rich on this deal.
Yeah, because basically
it's only going to benefit the board members.
Yeah, because the shareholders won't be is not part of the deal, so their shares become Netflix shares.
Right. And then the Paramount's like, yo, you sell it to me, all you shareholders are the ones that are going to be millionaires.
Right.
According to the graphic, didn't do any what do I want to say? Didn't do any research. Was that 108 million
Billion
millionaires?
Oh yeah, I guess.
I think it's 108 million millionaires. That's crazy. Randy's trying to read Spanish.
Yeah, so basically, and then so basically Paramount would own CNN as well.
Yeah.
Netflix is not going to own CNN.
That means Paramount would own CBS too.
Paramount already does own CBS.
That's what I'm saying. They'd own CBS, CNN. I think there's another one news thing. Anyways, yeah, definitely. So there you go. In the news.
Yeah. Because I
thought
think
you were going to add more to that.
That's all. No, well, because
close it out, Brandy. Transition.
Basically, what I'm trying to say, guys, is it's not a very common thing that at this scale of the $108 billion, are we talking hostile takeovers? The last time it was in the news about a hostile takeover is when Elon Musk threatened to buy 56% of Twitter stock, and finally Twitter just said, you know what, here, just take it. Just take it. I'm not dealing with you. Here you go. Sold it to you. And now it's called X and not publicly traded anymore. So I don't know how those shareholders made out.
Because that's true, huh? So if they buy the shareholders, it will probably won't be publicly traded anymore.
I mean, no.
Because they can decide to keep it public or make it private.
Yeah. So basically, if Netflix buys it, the HBO people or the Warner Brothers stockholders will now own Netflix stock. It'll just fold into Netflix stock. If Paramount buys it, they are selling their stock to Paramount. So you're either going to hold, at the end of the day, shareholders will either hold Netflix stock or they're going to sell their stocks and not have any of it.
I'd sell the stocks in a second.
I wouldn't, because Netflix is going to be around for a long time.
Wow.
$30? What's
that? For me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
According to the graphic, I'd be a millionaire.
Growth. Well, look at all the people who held on to Twitter. Now they have no stock.
That is true.
Just saying. Weigh your options.
That is true. Your own research.
Thoroughly research before you got 30 days. If you own Warner Brothers, Discovery, HBO stock. I don't know. I don't do my research. I have not done my research on whether or not.
I don't know how much each shareholder would make.
I don't know. Nothing.
Because you could take the profits and reinvest it.
Can't buy Netflix stock with it.
You can buy Netflix stock with it. I just got a big old pay raise.
Did you?
I would.
I
Because
don't
I
even,
bought Paramount bought my stuff.
I don't even know what Netflix is trading at right now, so I can't even
I
say.
mean HBO, Warner Brothers, right? You just got a paycheck. Then you can go invest it in Netflix. And
Or
it's going downward.
or you can sell your one stock for $30, or you can have your stock now worth $96.
What are we covering tonight? Joe Diaz doesn't even care about this anymore.
Yeah.
All right. We're doing our 6 questions. Keywords. We're going to go over 6 questions as we always do every Monday night. Thank you for the transition, Joe. All right. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Like, I don't care about that.
We got common stock, we've got asset backed securities, we've got preferred stock, we've got municipal bonds. If I was a guessing person, I've got stock, which is specific. I've got stock, which is more specific, I got securities, which are general, and I got bonds that are specific. Specific. Okay, that's it. We're going to look at the question. The question says, which type of security derives its value from a pool of underlying assets? Well,
Connect the dots.
I just said, if it's got an underlying asset, it might be an asset backed security.
Keywords. Connect them.
Boom.
That's it. Don't overthink it.
Just like that. Just like that. Boom. All right. I got a managed investment company, a REIT, a unit investment trust, and a face amount certificate. Most of these aren't investment companies under the 1940 Act, except for the REIT. But that doesn't matter because it's talking about an investment company that is managed. I don't know about you,
Managed.
but that
Managed.
is
Keyword.
Dun, dun, dun. All right. I have the firm must give the customer. The firm has an obligation. The firm must provide the customer, or the firm must give the customer. It's kind of the same thing.
These different.
Is it firm has an obligation or must? Isn't that the same thing?
I guess so.
I don't know. But let's
Just
read
different
B.
words.
Let's read B. B says an obligation to protect the privacy of the customer information. That's true. That's a true statement.
That sounds legit.
The opportunity to opt out at the opening of the account or semi-annually. Ooh, so actually A and D are opposite. Now,
Opposites always outweigh, right?
yes, yeah. Can you imagine that every 6 months you're getting a privacy notice that says, "Hey, you wanna cancel this?
Well,
Hey, you wanna opt out of this?"
everything always seems like it's at the beginning or at the year.
There you go. The beginning or the year. I can tell you guys that this is an accept question because this is the only one that doesn't fit.
That makes no dang sense.
It's very rare, guys, that things going to be honest. Like, besides paying bonds, notices, things like this is all like an annual or a start thing.
That's completely out of securities, guys. It happens all the time. In fact, we are all going to get our what is it called? Terms and conditions.
We have updated our privacy.
You are going to get those privacy and terms and conditions on just about anything you do right now.
Anything that has an email, boom.
Boom.
Okay, so I have writes the contract, has an obligation, loses the premium, or receives the premium. I don't know about you, but these two are the only ones talking about premium. I'm either going to lose it or I'm going to receive it. Does that make sense? So I read the question, and the question said associated with the sell side. If I'm selling it, that means I'm receiving, right? Receiving the money. And it's looking for an accept question. So if I sell it, I receive it. This becomes the true. That means this becomes the not true. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me. If I want more sense, I'll be on Tuesday, test taking lab. It is the free sample. Test lab Tuesday, go over in detail. Tonight, move on to the next.
Oh my gosh. Stop changing. There we go. Ooh, here comes another one. Owns the contract, pays the premium. These obviously go together, right?
Yeah, you own, you paid.
Okay. I write the contract or I have a right. Usually if I'm
That's not the
paying,
same.
yeah, usually if I pay, I'm the one who has a right to use it.
Usually that's the way it works.
I have to pay, right?
That's why we buy it.
Okay. So this is the only one different.
Definitely not owning it.
So guess what? The buy side
Except
of the contract, except the one who
right.
writes it.
Done.
Now, guys, look, when I took my quiz today to pull these questions literally were back to back. These two questions were back to back. Notice how A says writes and goes with the sell. That means by default, writes is not going to go with the buy. That's how you use your quizzes to teach you.
And remember it.
And remember it. Exactly. These were literally back-to-back questions in a 100-question quiz. Just saying. Passing the appropriate qualification exams. Got to do that. Disclosure of convictions of a spouse.
Why would that even matter?
Guys, we don't even have to tell our employer that
You
we're
don't have to
married.
know that.
Providing 10-year employment and 5-year resident. That is true. This is true. And providing providing names and all and aliases used. True.
Yeah.
The only thing is the spouse.
B.
Guys, we don't even have to tell our employer we're married. That is called discrimination.
Don't even need to read the whole thing.
Nah, I don't have to read that because I know
that is a perfect example why keywords matter right there.
I didn't even read the question.
If we were not trying to teach you guys, we could have answered this in 0.2 seconds, saving tons of time.
That's it. Oops. That was not what I wanted to do.
That's how she ends it.
That is it, though.
We are done.
That's it.
Made it.
Boom.
Got through it. Test Lab Tuesday tomorrow. If you need more of that, you need to know in great depth, how did you do that? How's the keywords work? Test Lab Tuesday, member sessions. We will have a replay going out tomorrow. I hope it was fun for you guys. We got through it. We're trying to motivate you to get into 2026. We try to give you it in the news so that way you can see how this hostile takeover, complex stuff, but it's actually in the news all the time. And now you're starting to understand this stuff. And if you can understand some of the stuff, like how it pertains to the real world, it helps you retain this nonsense that you're reading that's boring you to death, that possibly hit you in the head with that book while you're sleeping. And if you know what I mean, it's because you decided to read that book with that head over your head while you were trying to study. Don't do that. So these kinds of things that we do sometimes, we used to do in the news all the time.
Yeah, we
don't anymore.
Nah.
But this was interesting. Hope it helped you. And then we did the 6 questions, keywords. Do the keywords when you do your quizzes. And again, if you need more help with that, be in on those live sessions, watch the replay, be a member. We go through it. Brandy goes through it in so much detail. All right, we'll be back for the Studying Brew tomorrow night. It'll be test taking techniques Tuesday, which means you don't need to know anything. And that's always a great thing to get things right. We'll have that for you members. Same bad time, for you, all you people, same bad time, same bad channel. Members, Test Lab Tuesday tomorrow morning. See you until then, everybody. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice the catchphrase in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great one.